Well, he's already streaming, so nice one.
Fuck.
You're so fucked.
Hi.
What's the drive-thru look like at Taco Bell? Oh, fuck yeah. Fucking empty. Fuck yeah.
You too, Maria.
That's some goated as fuck. Oh shit, there's a car in there. Get the fuck out of that line. My turn, bitch. Yeah, I love it when they're like, you can't turn left here, and I'm just like, I'm gonna turn left here because there was nothing stopping me from turning left here. It's way too late.
Oh my god, I've been muted.
How'd you mute yourself?
She was saying just the
Very
downright funniest shit you've ever heard.
I was saying so much funny shit. But no,
She was actually explaining Area 51.
I was dying laughing because I'm watching Six stream and Chris was coming in delayed and he's like, oh fuck yeah, I'm gonna turn, get the fuck out of the line, bitch, or something.
Oh, that was on stream. Nice, love that. Thank you.
Context is key. Context is key here.
Yes, I'm just pulling into a drive-thru. I'm not actually mad. The guy in front of me is ordering their Taco Bell, and I'm right behind him. Plans, what are you playing on stream?
Supremacy.
Sig, what are you playing on stream? Sig, what are you playing on stream?
Playing Destiny.
Primacy, bro.
Destiny. All right, I'll be right back. I'm just order some not Chinese. I'm ordering Taco Bell.
He doesn't know what he's ordering.
No app. Can I just do a taco 12 pack with regular crunchy tacos and 2 large Pepsis?
Glizzy Gang, present and accounted.
Oh. Okay, thank you.
Am I on speaker?
And yeah, those are for 2 people. They're for me and my stomach.
God.
The drive-thru guy was like, Glizzy Gang?
Glizzy Gang?
Dude, the Glizzy Gladiators are gonna strike again, man.
What up, Bale?
Hello, gamers. It is I.
We have a team name.
I think my team's still thinking about it. We're still discussing, like...
That's okay. We just, what we did is all 4 of us we put one team name into the pot, and we polled. You weren't allowed to vote on yours, and you just assigned a first place vote to one, a second place vote to another, and a third place vote to another. And then whoever had the best average was the team. That was the
Glizzy Gang.
felt like it was the most democratic way to do it, and it makes sense.
And we appreciate a good true democracy.
I tried I wanted to make it but I want to make it was Mind Goblins, because I wanted the announcer to say our name and I immediately say D's nuts.
But then we would have to make our team Mind Goblin.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but Mind Goblins and these nuts.
There.
I could have made a Mind Goblin on.
Why did somebody name their teams CDs?
CD what?
Or Mind Dragon. The Mind Dragon.
Mind Dragon's a good one, yeah. Mind Dragon, these nuts.
Nah.
Fucking light.
We should have been the Glizzy Guardians, so that way we combined a little bit of Final Fantasy and a little bit of Destiny and a little bit of Glizzy, you know?
This motherfucker.
That would have been kind of good.
I went out for dinner and drinks with my old team.
Hell yeah.
And they're all, yeah, that was fun.
How are they doing?
They're doing pretty fucking good. Hell yeah. It was a lot of fun. Talk about like general stuff and like what's all going on. what's the deets on everyone's like insider knowledge. My old team leader was like, I like that you give me names when someone fucks up, and I'm like, because that's what's expected. She's like, oh, honey.
No.
So I've learned that I'm a snitch.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why are you snitching on your coworkers, bro?
Because they suck.
Fair enough.
Shouldn't fuck up. If I fucked up, I'd own up to it. I'd be like, God damn, dude, I suck. They fuck up, they just pretend it never happened. Nah, dude, own up. Quit being a coward.
Oh my god, I realized this place is open till 3 a.m. That's crazy for this area.
Hell yeah.
I think hours
That's
at
a
9 a.m. to 3 a.m. Does Taco Bell sell breakfast now? 9 a.m.
Yeah, it's a breakfast. Don't eat it.
Don't.
So nasty.
How do you know?
But I've tried it.
You sure?
Have you
You
tried
sure that was Taco Bell?
every menu item at this specific Taco Bell? The one I'm at?
Yeah. Actually,
Okay, oh, so there you go. Okay, never mind. Touche.
there we go.
Touche.
You will hear no argument from me then.
No.
Yeah, we're going. How you make it?
Bro, you can always make it.
Not always.
It's just a matter of whether you make it with your car in one piece. That's the
Mm.
question.
That's
I
fair.
would say having the car in one piece is part of the like rubric for whether or not you eat it.
Nah, it's not. Trust me.
Right?
Yeah, alright. I gotta know the deets of how people feel about other coworkers. I'm like, hell yeah, dog.
Said
This
I
is why
got.
people
I need the
like me in
tea.
social circles. Yeah. They're like, I hate this specific person. I was like, oh, I kinda like it. Like, he fucking sucks. I'm like, no, well, shit, dude. This guy's trying to pass me on and on.
I love that about my job because I exist like outside the scope of any single team. I work for all teams and the executive director, so I don't have like bad relationships with anyone at work. I have actually really positive ones with everyone. So I know there's tension between some people, but like that's not me, and I love that
Yeah.
because I can exist kind of outside of it. I'm there to provide help and solutions to the teams plural. So. You know, I'm a positive asset for everyone.
I couldn't land that
That's
shot.
kind of how I felt when I worked as an admin assistant for the associate dean, because it was like, yeah, I reported to him, but I was also there to like support everybody else. But also being like, I was technically like, if somebody came into our office, I was the one to greet them, but like we never had anyone in our office, so I was not really one.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we
everyone
have an
else
executive assistant.
Oh, fucking eyes up tomorrow.
Office manager, I think, but you know, she works directly for the executive director and organizes all of our events, and she coordinated most of our move, and she's really good about a lot of stuff. Really well organized, and just has her shit together. So
yeah, coordinating a move.
people
I've
like
done
that, they
but
don't
it's hard.
go unnoticed because it is hard. Like, she knows her shit, she has her shit together, she knows the organization really well, and I think the most important part is that she's really kind, but she doesn't, like, take shit. Like, very, very, very easy to get along with, everyone likes her, so, you know, she's just on top of her stuff, she's there to serve the organization as the director, and she just does her job well. That's awesome. And she's really kind, so, love her.
Yeah, and she's a great person to, you know, have on your good side, or get on her good side, because, like, I think a lot of people really appreciate what assistants do, but a lot of people really don't understand or overlook or take it for granted, and so it's like, but as someone's assistant, you know, like, you're in a unique position, to really, you have brownie points with.
Yeah.
Because the minute someone was rude to me, I made a fucking note of it. She's probably not like this. She's probably like, you know, healthy.
That guy's gonna get hit by a
Oh,
car.
damn fish.
But man, if somebody was treating me like shit, I was like, okay. I remember
Dude,
that.
I just passed a guy on the road, like a 50-mile-an-hour road, like a 45 road, walking on the shoulder of the road with traffic.
Ah,
in
I forgot I switched to golden gun.
A dark orange sweatshirt and black pants.
Sounds dangerous.
Yeah,
Sounds gamer.
the shoulder is not very large where I am, especially on this road, on that road. The shoulder's like 2 feet wide. You like a 2-foot berth. If a car is drifting to the right and you're walking with traffic, you gotta be walking against traffic. You gotta have a flashlight or a headlight or something like that. You gotta have something to give yourself away. You gotta wear brighter clothes than that. It was bad. I didn't see him until he was like 20 feet in front of me. And at 50 miles an hour, 20 feet is barely enough time. It's probably not enough time if I'm already on the shoulder. I was off the shoulder, but not good. And I had my high beams on, so like I saw him as early as I could.
Yeah, that's just people make really dumb decisions sometimes.
3 minutes left.
That's just it's just a life-altering moment. And it's not the person. Oftentimes, in this case, I don't imagine it would be the person driving's fault. Like, and it might be. I mean, some of their fault. It's never 1-to-1, but like, you're not doing anything to help yourself there as a pedestrian.
Yeah, and it's also really frustrating because so many places do not have space for pedestrians. So it's like,
Right.
if you need to walk somewhere, like you're just putting yourself in danger.
Yeah, like also as a pedestrian, if you know the kind of situation you're in, just step off to the side, like get off the road for a second as the car passes you. If you're gonna decide to do all those things, at least get off the road when the car is passing you. It's like you can see the headlights, like you can sense them coming, because you know if your eyes are open, you can see the lights coming at you. Like they're not even coming at you from behind you. Like you know you shine a light at someone.
You see your
I know,
shadows.
like, right. If a light were to turn on behind me, I would know it. Just your peripheral vision would pick it up. So like as a light, you know, you're driving on the road, or you're walking on the road, and a car is coming from behind you. You know when a car is coming because their headlights are on. So, just I mean, it's not good. So hopefully they're safe. But yeah, that's just crazy shit. Sig, are you playing guarding game still?
Yeah. We're losing because my team.
Hunter?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Sounds like you need Christopher Lauren.
The Christopher Lauren.
I will be right back. I'm gonna go take
Okay.
Only 1 minute left.
Gaming. Gaming.
It was crazy that like a 120 with no clip is effectively Magnificent Howl, but you get it for every shot.
Yeah.
You're defeated. Fight again. Persistence is key. There's no true
To me, that
defeat
isn't enough to buff Magnificent Howl
Fight again. and
or
make
nerf Kill
victory
Clip.
yours.
Do what?
I'm starting to see the light on a Kill Clip. It's really good.
Yeah.
You just get a kill, and so your next shots are just doing so much more damage. I mean, it's crazy. It shifts the TTK on pretty much every weapon in the game. Are there any bows with Kill Clip? I don't think so, right?
Possibly.
That would be fucking awesome. Because as you know, a bow reloads itself every shot, so
Mm-hmm.
essentially
Let's
you just get a
see.
kill with a bow and Kill Clip's already on. Like, I wonder if there's any bows with
Whistler's
precision
Whim.
instrument or Kill Clip.
I have Whistler's Whim at
Whistler's
depth.
Whim has it.
Yeah, kill clip and moving target is the one I have.
Is that the one from
Trials.
Trials? Oh, I just don't like the look of that bow for whatever reason. I don't know why. I just like the more traditional precision frame look, or like the Leviathan's Breath heavy look. Like that look, it's like, I don't know, like having that slab. The Whispering slab is the same way. I don't know why. I just like I can't get beyond the look of the bow. But the new bow, Anamnesis, that bow looks so fine, dude. I love that bow. I still don't have a freaking god roll of it. I'm looking for repulsor destabilizing because that's just going to be a GM fucking monster. It's just like for any GM that requires blinking, you just put it on a repulsor brace destabilizing bow. My gosh, you will be safe in every instance because you can stand wherever you want at any instance because there's no damage fall off with arrows, and you're pretty much safe. And arrows do a ton of damage, no matter where you are.
Yeah.
It's just such a safe weapon for Grandmasters. It's crazy how good that is. And because it's repulsor-based destabilizing, it can go into any build and be effective. Like, you don't need a Void build to be good with that because you just need to kill 2 enemies to get to have an overshield. And killing 1 enemy gives you volatile rounds to the weapon, not just making enemies volatile. That's the other crazy part, because they buffed destabilizing. It's now better than Incandescent and all the other ones now because of how it behaves. Giving you volatile rounds, they pretty much made Gerfalcon's Halberd so obsolete because of that change to destabilizing rounds. It's like, what's the point of using something that gives you volatile if I can just get it for killing 1 red bar? I get volatile rounds every single time I kill a red bar. Doesn't matter who or what. They could be just no debuffs, nothing. I just shoot them in the head. They're dead. Now, it doesn't even have to be in the head. They can shoot them in the body. They're dead.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden I have volatile to my weapon. That is so good. So maybe they'll rework their Falcons again. I don't know. Or maybe they'll make the volatile last a little bit longer. If they make it last longer in PvP, that would be awesome.
That would be destructive. Because Falcon's a sleeper.
3 seconds is tight. Yeah, it is a sleeper. It's a sleeper today. With 3 seconds, it's a sleeper. If you gave somebody 5 seconds of volatile rounds every single time, they emerge from invisibility. That would be a huge problem with Shira's Wrath, with just so many different weapons.
Supremacy.
I wonder if you use like an Ascension build with Stylus Executioner, where if you can kill a target who's debuffed, you go invisible, and then you emerge from invisibility with your Falcons, and you get... So that way you can, like, with Ascension, you can essentially amplify yourself and run really fast while invisible, and you can just surprise enemies with, like, volatile rounds with an SMG. I feel like there's, like, random potential, like, just bullshit go crazy in that. I don't know. I mean, my build's all about going fast. It's Dragon, what is this? Dragon, what is it? Dragon Shadow. Yeah, that's the one. Dragon Shadow and Amplification. So I'm running Ascension, I'm running fast, I'm amplifying teammates, doing it all. Great. Bunch of fools here.
Oh, that's getting awkward. I got in the left lane to pass somebody who was going slow for like the last half mile, and the moment I did, he exited.
Wait, what?
I got in the left lane. I'm driving home. I got in the left lane to pass somebody because they were going like 50 and a 60 for the last half mile. And the moment I got in the left lane, he just fucking exited off the highway. Like, that had been 2 more seconds, patient. All she wants is Taco Bell. She will get it.
That shut them down. Hold down. Together as one. I love it. Good.
Oh,
Now you're fighting.
sorry, I thought that's what I heard Chris say, so I said it first.
Where'd Star go?
Oh, wait.
I think she might have gone to go do something about food.
He probably.
Sustenance, if you will.
Oh, I will.
Your enemy can't
Kink.
dead.
Boy, I sure hope I have an opportunity to get off this highway.
Get in the right lane. You should be okay.
This is like a really weird one where you have to make a left turn, so you have to cross it.
Okay, so get in the left lane a little early if you're scared.
And it's like waiting for a break in the cars kind of thing. So I'm waiting for a break. Speed across. Which one is coming up right now? Let's go, dog. Hell yeah. Usually it's a much longer wait than that.
Was
Hello, Amos.
popping. Hello.
In a
What's up,
different
Life?
life, I had a future as a race car driver.
Is that
How
what
about
you're
this
doing
one?
now?
Hey, Life.
Hola.
How are you?
You don't even speak Spanish.
I don't know. I like saying hola. It's just so easy.
It's just so easy. Like, hello.
I mean, plenty of people who don't speak English say yes, or I don't know, Coca-Cola.
5 minutes.
Or ohayo gozaimasu.
Wait, Chris, hold on. People don't say Coca-Cola? You mean like, oh, because they just say Coke?
They got pop over there in the
Many
east.
people think Coke or Coca-Cola. Like, I don't know if I think it's the same thing in every language, but like, point is like, there's plenty of like idiomatic phrases that are in English that people who don't speak English say.
Ah. Like talking
The word "hola" is recognized by pretty much the whole world as hello. Like, regardless of where you live and what language you speak. Like,
Yeah, I guess it's fair, huh?
That's right. Don't judge me.
What if I did?
I guess I would have to change how I said hello.
Wait, I guess I have to change my ways?
I could do the Japanese Ohayo.
you could do konnichiwa, or you could do bonjour. You could do Brad Pitt from Inglourious Bastards when he's like, bonjourno.
Your enemy take this without a
Buongiorno. Damn. I gotta add that to the vocab.
Your enemy can't kill
Pretty good. Yourself?
dead.
Can I get a number 4 Crunchwrap Supreme meal, but can we just not do Supreme Crunchwrap?
He's also doing Taco Bell. I'm eating Taco Bell.
Right. No sour cream also. Sorry.
Star-crossed lovers.
That'd be it. Baja Blast.
Mm.
Yep.
Ew.
Don't
That'd be
be
it.
Ew.
discouraged. Fight hard and grow.
Baja Blast is so overrated. It tastes like light blue Gatorade.
There you go.
The heck?
Thank you.
Baja Blast is delicious.
I'm getting it for Audrey. I already had food. She's getting that Baja Blast because she didn't tell me what she wants to drink, so like that's on her now.
Yeah, it's a default, go-to for gamer juice. I don't know.
Nah.
Nah,
Pepsi
let him cook.
and root beer.
Or
Root beer.
yeah, root beer.
Dude, I just drink Gamer Girl bathwater. Y'all missing out.
Mm-mm-mm.
What's Gamer Girl bathwater? Is that the stuff you order from Amaranth?
Sure.
Go up.
Chris, you know more than I do, and that's concerning.
All I know is that you can order bathwater from like famous like streamers, and that she's the
Got
only one I
that,
know. Well, I know of one other Pokimane. Those are the only two girl streamers I like famous.
Oh, true, right, yeah.
What do they call them? They're like hot tub streamers. I don't fucking know what they call them on Twitch anymore.
E-girls? They call them
No.
hot tub-
There's like no. There's like a word. There's like a genre of streaming that Amaranth like made famous.
Just chatting? No.
That's what it's called.
That's what.
You have thrown it, son.
I don't have a Twitch, so I don't know what the categories are called.
I didn't realize that these were full body photos.
Zone C.
Actually, that's false. I do have a Twitch. I've watched it for 15 minutes to get the Mecha Break playtest back in like August of last year. Life, what are you playing?
Huh? Nothing
Let me guess.
yet.
Destiny.
Alright, I'm hopping on. How'd you know?
Because
You
you've seen the light and you are completely addicted to this beautiful game, and it is such a beautiful game.
Okay. It's not an addiction. This is just how I am with every game.
Zone A locked.
So it is an addiction.
Trust me, bro.
Okay,
It's
okay. I start, I can't stop.
Let me guess. You wake up in the morning and all you can think about is different Destiny builds and like doing different Destiny activities and what
I
kind
dream
you're in.
about it.
And like you just can't wait to get home from work to do Destiny things. Trust me, I've been there. I've done that. It's
Waking up
great.
in the cold sweat to play
That's great.
Minecraft.
That's beautiful. Dude,
It's keeping me
like
sane.
brainstorming Destiny, like build crafting, is like some of the most fun I've ever had in video games in my whole life.
See, I'm still at the process of, I need to unlock everything. I have yet to unlock Strand and, what
Stasis,
am I spacing out? Yeah, Stasis.
not bad. Stasis is really good now. They buffed it like so many times in the last year.
Yeah, I keep hearing it mentioned in like a million builds, and I'm like, gotta try it, wanna try it.
The
But I don't
problem
have
is that it was bad for a very long time, and I mean it was like unplayable in PvE for a very long time, like high-end content, unless you were really, really good. It was so bad, specifically on Hunter, but it really wasn't that great on Titan either. It was pretty good. It was okay. There were some good Warlock builds, but they buffed it a lot. It for a long time it lacked the damage mitigation that all the other classes had. Although Arc because they've beefed up like with champions and the difficulty of some of the GMs. They've really beefed up. There's a lot of power creep, but they've beefed up a lot of damage that you take, and so and these modifiers make it like really painful to do some of these GMs. So Arc has like fallen off until this season. They like gave Arc intrinsic damage resistance, so Arc is now actually good. It was the only class for like ever that didn't have any damage resist built in. So yeah. But now it's like, now Arc and Stasis are awesome. Strand has always been good. Strand is awesome. Awesome.
I want to experiment with the Strand because of that ult.
Strand is the
Strike and
definitely the
the
coolest looking.
Threadlings. The Threadlings.
Threadlings are awesome. But wait until you play with Beyblades.
Beyblades.
What you missed was like the first few months of Strand. Oh man, Lance can tell you about it. There was whenever you spawned a Tangle, there was no cooldown on Tangle spawning, so you could
So you
just
just
spawn
keep it
Tangle
going.
after Tangle.
Ooh.
And one of the aspects on Hunter
is called Whirling Maelstrom, and what it is anytime a tangle is thrown or shot, essentially anytime it's destroyed at any point, it will it'll spawn essentially a Beyblade where it's just spinning on the ground and it just chases enemies, and it fucking does so much damage, and it lasts for like 20 seconds. They last for, or like 10 to 20 seconds. They last for a while. And if you can spawn a bunch of them, essentially the whole floor is just spawned with Beyblades. They like nerfed the shit out of it because it was actually busted. Like you literally could not die because everything was dead. Because the things had such good tracking. The Beyblades had such good tracking, and they were so good. They did so much damage. Everything was dead so fast that like it was very safe. It was such a safe way to play.
Floors, Beyblades. I need a build like that. I can't survive right now. I tried doing the GM with Josiah yesterday. Oh my god.
What you need is there's plenty of good hunter builds with. If you get Stasis has it just depends on what kind of game style you're looking to play. Like Stasis has renewal grasps, which are very strong. So renewal grasps is every time you throw your dusk field, first off it expands the size of your dusk field, and when you throw it, when you're standing inside of it, it gives you frost armor, and if you have the Whisper of, I think it's Rhyme, it'll extend your frost armor up to 8 stacks, which gives you 50% damage resist. So while you're standing inside of it, you're effectively taking half damage at all times.
Thank you. Me too.
A grenade.
Yeah, it's your grenade. You stand inside of it. It spawns like a slow field. Any enemies that are walking up to you will be slowed. They'll eventually be frozen before they can even hit you. So like they're not even gonna hit you. And enemies that are inside the grenade too, they do 50% less damage. So those two together, because of how damage like dealt is multiplicative in this game, 50% times 50%, it's 25%, right? So enemies are essentially dealing 25% of the damage they would normally deal, and so you're taking it's essentially when you're fighting with those dust fields, when you have renewal grasps on, it's for one exotic outside of Stronghold with Titan, which you've seen what that can do. It's the highest single damage resistance modifier in the game for any exotic. No other exotic gives you that much damage resist. It's 75% effectively whenever you fight an enemy inside your grenade, which is crazy good in GMs. A lot of people solo GMs with, and also there's a bow that can spawn crystals, and when you destroy crystals, you get your grenades back faster on stasis through one of the fragments. So you can essentially always have your dusk fields up. The real strategy is you don't actually care if an enemy is inside of it, because 50% is more than enough a lot of times. You can just peek shoot and play at 50%, and you just throw your grenade underneath you, and you just play a crystal breaking game where you just anytime there's a crystal available to shoot, you just break it, and then you were just the whole time and you'll get your grenade back. You just throw it right back down at your feet. It's like how you throw a healing grenade, except it's damage mitigation, and you just stay put. So if you want to play a really stationary playstyle, it's a really, really effective one. It's a really effective way to play. People, there's some gamers out there that can play it a little bit more aggressively. Those people are gamers. But like renewal grasps are a really safe way to play on Hunter. Very, very good class item.
I have gotten the relativism with
that can roll with Spirit of the Renewal.
I got that one and the Spirit of, I don't know how to say it, but the one that gives grenades grant woven mail.
Oh, you got Spirit of Rockney and Renewal? Dude.
Yes.
That's amazing as well.
That's a defensive That's a defensive one.
So, dude, you have no idea how good that is. That's okay. So, Woven Mail. Hey, Star, welcome back.
Hey.
Woven Mail is 45% damage resist on everything that isn't precision damage. So, when you're playing like Taken Vandals and shit like that, Woven Mail does fucking nothing against Vandals in GMs.
I'm trying to figure out how to build around it right now.
I can just tell you how to build around it. That's a playstyle where just keep in mind that first off, that can only be used on Prismatic because it's an exotic class item. So you have to use it on. So that's first step.
Oh, it
Second
can only be used
every
on
time you throw
Prismatic?
your
Yeah,
grenade.
only on Prismatic.
Every time you throw your grenade. So you know how the spirits work, right? Like they're not as good as the full item. So, for example, I'll just use Renewal Grass as an example. Typically, Renewal Grass, under normal circumstances, if you're just using it on pure stasis and you're using normal Renewal Grass make your Duskfield Grenade larger, and they spawn a stasis crystal in the center that is intended for you to break to trigger your grenade regeneration very quickly. And it gives you the damage resist when an enemy's inside of it, and when you're inside of it, it gives you frost armor. So it's twofold. Those are the two things that exist on the class item, which are the two most important things. It gives you frost armor stacks, but it's only going to go up to 5 stacks. It will not go up to 8 because you don't have access to pure stasis. So that's only 36.5% damage resist. But hold on, I'll explain in a second. 36.5% damage resist. And when enemies are inside of it, they do 50% less damage, which is still exceptional. It's so fucking good, because I'll tell you how many times you lay down one of those things that boomers will come and they'll explode on you. They do 50% less damage, which in GM content will save your life, because a boomer will kill you in GM content. A single boomer will kill you. So even if you've overshield. But what I actually play is my stasis build is literally I run a repulsor brace weapon with destabilizing rounds, and I run a stasis build. So essentially, I'm getting an overshield and I'm getting that crazy damage resist. With yours, on top of the Duskfield, just by throwing your grenade, you also get 10 seconds of 45% damage resist on anything that isn't precision damage against you. So 45% plus another 36.5%. That's essentially,
That's hard
one minus, well, just do like 33, call it 35% times 45% is, what is that? That's 0.35 times 0.45. Sorry, I'm doing this wrong. It's 1 minus 0.35, so the enemy's doing 65% damage times 1 minus 0.45 times 50. It's essentially 0.65 times 0.45.
Control.
BRB.
Okay. What is 0.65 times 0.55? It's like, I don't know. It's like almost 70% damage resist, is what I'm trying to say.
Take those zones, Guardian. Victory demands it.
That's a really good roll.
You captured zone C.
Welcome back, Star.
Hello, I'm back.
Startankius Maximus.
I did a folding laundry and not take holding. So I was like, oh,
We're running right.
Enemy planes.
my laundry's done. It's like, I thought it was smaller than it was. You have to be a lot close. I started.
Goodness.
What?
Hello, Ziggy.
Just ran through the enemy team by myself.
What weapon?
You captured zone A. You have zone advantage.
Mirror Imago.
Oh, that's the new SMG. Is that better than the Immortal?
I'm enjoying it a lot.
It's Strand, right?
Yeah, it's Strand.
Zone C lost.
I'm using RDM.
You
Are
captured
you playing RDM? Are you playing Strand Hunter?
Void Hunter.
Boy, Hunter.
Alright, well, I have arrived home, so I shall leave. Godspeediest.
That's speed is deleted.
Fine. Okay, bye.
Wow. Goodbye.
PvP.
Nice. What class? Summoner? Fucking better be.
fighting with heart, Guardian.
I did a couple days ago. I did quite a few games on Machinist. I still got the Machinist. Got it. So I do have a Pocket Machinist, but yeah, I definitely want to run Summoner.
Zone B lost.
Definitely not as, in my opinion, this may not be how the numbers pan out. How, in terms of how it feels to play, I feel like Summoner is a little
Look what you have.
more sunny than it used to be. They changed the wind, the Garuda spell. It used to be like an AoE placed on the ground, and now it's just kind of like an AoE cast that like damages everybody.
That's okay. What Machinist doesn't really have, like, outside of, like, they have, like, some chances, well, like, if you play it really well, it has good AoE, but, like, there's that thing you lay on the ground, which is pretty easy to avoid. To me, Summoner just has better AoE, and ultimately, if you're playing with a white mage and a black mage, you don't have to worry about being the person who has to put out all the damage, because we're all putting out quite a bit of damage, and so if we're just all AoEing the shit out of the other team, they're all going to get worn down, and eventually someone's going to get caught in the crosshairs and get fucked up.
Zone A lost.
What I really love about having a black mage alongside a white mage is that we get our ultimates at the same time.
Yes. I love chaining the ult with Bahamut. So good.
Well, no, not you. You're not going to get it. Dave and I will get it at the same time
Zone B lost.
every time. So, because it only takes a minute for us to charge. Also, ALs only takes a minute for us to charge. So ultimately, what we do is, like, the white mage will just lead us off with an ult, and that gives Dave the freedom to just cast his ult wherever, because his ult is really just him
Reload.
standing still. He can get killed while he's casting it. And then it gives AL a chance to try to pick somebody
Zone B.
after the white mage ult.
Keep the pressure on. Zone A lost.
All the while, you're standing there charging up your Bahamut. So for the next team fight, they have to deal with a Bahamut. And then for the team fight after that, they have to deal with a white mage and black mage ult again. You see the problem? It becomes oppressive. It becomes oppressive damage. Like every time you're engaging, you have to deal with either a white mage or a black mage ulting, or a monk ulting, or a summoner ulting. It's like, okay, like, what the hell? It becomes oppressive damage.
That shut them down. Double down. Five minutes remain. A strong start. Fight on. Zone B lost. It's a power play. Get those zones back.
Ooh, that was a pretty intense team fight, but we got it back.
Zone A captured. You captured Zone C. You have zone advantage.
It is being so well behaved. He's just laying at my feet,
Yeah.
eating a bone.
Aw, what a good boy.
You hear that, buddy? You're a good boy.
Zone C lost.
Yeah, you are. That doesn't mean jump on me, no. It means you're a good boy. Kit. Good boy. No, you're not getting any of this, sorry. Eat your bone. You fluffy boy. Eat your bone, you fluffy boy.
You captured Zone C. You have advantage.
Oh, man.
What happened?
Advantage is yours.
So Sky was on my team, and I popped Bahamut, and he went up in the air
Zone
and got
C
like
lost.
2 or 3
Poor
back-to-back kills right at the end there.
Yeah. That's the other thing to remember, is on our team, because you have a lot of damage coming out, don't wait for people to be low to use Bahamut, just use Bahamut to open a team fight, and then we will capitalize with even more damage, you know?
3 minutes. Lost
Yeah.
the lead.
We will delete fast, and also the longer the Bahamut's out, the better, because it's just essentially a dot on everyone. That's what is the easiest way to think about it.
Hi, Nermy.
Who's in queue right now?
It looks like Guy, Nirvana, Dwayne, are all queuing up.
You captured Zone C. Zone advantage is yours. Zone B lost.
I thought Nirvana was going to do the lead.
They never signed up.
Huh.
Because they don't want to.
Is Nirvana good? I've never played. I fucking played like 3 games with them.
They can be good. I'll say that. I don't. I've seen inconsistent performance from them. In some games I play them and they're just like really good, and then like just now I played against them and they folded pretty fast. But again, that's
All positions.
That shut them down.
team play. Yeah.
Or
Well,
Rolly Blood.
Monk usually. I've only ever seen him on Monk, but his team kind of fucked him because they kept fucking off and doing it by himself. So our team would just like 4v1 him over and over again, or them. Sorry, I don't know their pronouns are, but
Yeah.
So yeah, they
They've almost won.
but I've seen them play really well.
Zone C lost.
Cole is not the player on our team being good. Kind of dumb.
Yeah, we
1
also
minute
really need a
left.
tank, and I've only ever seen them play on Monk.
Well, we don't necessarily need a tank so much as we just need a